Hello, it's Thursday, just getting to CMAC. There's a plane flying overhead somewhere over here. And I'm just feeling tired today. I've been going too hard, but luckily today's not super busy. I got a couple of meetings and then a tiny production with the 559 mural project this late afternoon, early evening. And then I'm gonna try to take it as easy as I can in the evening. But man, I don't know if I slept funny or I just haven't caught up on sleep from picking up Gilbert and Elise from the car accident late last week. But yeah, I'm pooped. Let's get into it. Also, if you follow me on Twitter, you may have already seen this, but CMAC is hiring for like the first time in 3 years. We've got 2 part-time positions open, a community media assistant, that's basically front desk, admin, membership, liaison kind of role, looking for evenings and weekend, Saturday only, we don't really do anything on Sunday. And then a production assistant to help me out in a part-time capacity, just kind of like as projects come up and meetings and productions. So all the information is at cmac.tv/jobs. I'll put the link in the doobly-doo. But yeah, people ask me all the time if CMAC is hiring. Now is the time, get on it, and I'll take a look at your resume.
Meanwhile, at the Krusty Krab.
All right, Terry, where are we going?
Right here.
We're going to, it's not Fresno County Office of Education anymore. It's the Fresno County Superintendent of Schools.
That's it. You got the new, that's the new way they do all of the superintendents and county offices now.
Excellent.
Boy, I need a drink. Really bad.
Yeah, it still says it on the sign.
Yeah.
Oh, she's gone. She's not even here. It's Natalie's birthday.
Oh. Wait, maybe I'll just hold it in the closet when she comes back?
No, just leave it here for when she comes back. Or I'll have to set up a hidden camera to catch her reaction.
2 very boring minutes later.
Aww.
Somebody dropped that off for you.
What?
Yeah, I was gonna set up, it literally just came. I was gonna set up like a GoPro to kind of try to catch your reaction.
Oh, that's so cool.
Who is it from though? I don't even know who it's from.
I don't know. Oh my God. This is from Stephanie.
Oh,
So lame.
happy birthday.
Thank you.
Just then.
Murals have the power to revitalize communities. Murals provide thought-provoking imagery that
Just wrapped production. That was the 559 mural project. And then before that, it was a meeting with the Fresno County Superintendent of Schools. It used to be Fresno County Office of Education, and that was easy to remember for some reason. But they rebranded. We're all done. I've got to pack up the light, the mic, the camera, and then I get to go home. An ad for Pocky. I've never seen that before. At the grocery store because Lauren needed some supplies to make Muddy Buddies for work. I hope I get to eat some Muddy Buddies. Another one.
but
Okay, back home, and I've got a ton of stuff to edit, but I just briefly wanted to touch on the fact that this Techtober is out of control and needs to slow its roll. DJI announced another camera. They just announced one last week, and they're announcing another one this week. It's a little action camera. It reminds me a lot of the GoPro Hero Session. Did anyone have those little cube cameras? I had a couple of friends who had them. They were really cool, very good for FPV droning because the camera's right in the middle of the cube instead of like a traditional GoPro where the lens is kind of off to the side. Cool stuff. I wish that the SD card slot was on the camera, not in the expanded module. That's kind of weird. But I would love to play with one, but I'm pretty sure my last video guaranteed that DJI never wants anything to do with me ever again. And it looks like in some people's overheating tests, it doesn't last very long in 100+ degree heat, which obviously, if you listen to the Editor podcast, Gilbert and I had issues with the different GoPros, or if you just watch my other GoPro video, I was killing GoPros in hot water pretty quickly. So action cameras still can't handle the heat, which it frequently gets over 100 degrees here in the Central Valley. So I'm curious to play with it next summer, but no rush. Because I mostly just use action cameras as time-lapse cameras to stick onto a car. But the magnets are cool. I might need less magnets to stick this thing just on my car. I wanted to see someone just stick it on a car with its built-in magnet and then drive 80 miles an hour and see if it held on. Nikon announced the Z9 camera. It's wild. It's like everything I want, except it's Nikon. I've never really thought about Nikon, but it's full frame. It's 8K up to 30 frames per second, 4K up to 120 frames per second. It does ProRes built in. It also does H.265, which is great. And there's a firmware update coming for ProRes RAW. That's wild. I would love to try out that camera. My brother has a good collection of Z mount lenses now. It's not cheap. It's $5,500, but that's still cheaper than Canon's R3 and Sony's Alpha 1, which I think is like amazing. The only weird thing is no mechanical shutter, although I do a lot of photos electronic shutter these days. Nice to be kind of incognito. So I think that's pretty cool. Gilbert, Brandon, and I were texting saying we might want to pick up a rental of an R3, the Z9, and then of course put them head to head to Gilbert's Alpha 1. And then OneWheel came out with two new OneWheels, the GT and the Pint X, Pinto Bean. I've never ridden a OneWheel, but I think they look super duper cool. I know some people who have OneWheels. Maybe they'll let me try out their OneWheels in exchange for a ride on the X-Way Wave with the Riot Drive. Anyway, I've got a ton of stuff to edit. I got to get on it. So if you enjoyed this video, give it a thumbs up. If you'd like to see more, I'm trying to make a video every single day of 2021, getting married next year, and I'm trying to document it. So hit that subscribe button, and I will see you tomorrow. Peace.